I feel extremely grateful for the relationship that I was in last year, and I think he's so much happier now.
Did Jesse Rutherford really cheat on Billie Eilish? The internet has been going crazy over the news that Billie Eilish has broken up with her boyfriend Jesse Rutherford after only 7 months of dating. Ever since that happened, everybody asked themselves what happened, because it seemed that they were incredibly happy together. However, after recent revelations, it seemed that behind the scenes, a lot of stuff went wrong that we didn't see, and Billie's recent statements didn't make anything better. So what exactly caused the breakup between Billie Eilish and Billy Rutherford? This is exactly what we are going to find out in this video, so make sure to stick around to the end so you don't miss a juicy detail of this celebrity drama.
I managed to get my way to a point in my life, to a point where I not only was known by a person that I thought was the hottest alive, but pulled his ass. Are we kidding me? Can we just round of applause for me?
We all know Billie Eilish has a history of boyfriends, and her last relationship with Matthew Tyler Vorse also wasn't the easiest, with tons of cheating rumors that Billie ended pretty quickly by posting on Instagram. Nobody cheated on anyone. Relationships end. Simple as that. Creating rumors and lying on the internet is dangerous. Both decided to split up in May 2022, and just a couple months later, Billie has been spotted with her new, and at the same time now, old boyfriend Jesse Rutherford. At the beginning, it seemed that the age gap between them, with her being 21 and her ex-boyfriend being 31, would help Billie give her more stability in life. We can only imagine how challenging it must be for a young teenager to become famous this quickly. And at the beginning, when they first became a couple, they seemed extremely happy together. The public has seen them first together by a fan at Universal Studios Halloween Horror Nights in October 2022. The fan uploaded a short clip on TikTok how Billie and Jesse were walking closely together, and she added the caption, "OMG, I just saw Billie Eilish at Horror Nights."
MG, I just saw Billie Eilish at Horror Nights.
In this short video, you could not only see how they were walking closely together, but also how they were holding hands together. After that, the rumors started exploding and paparazzi followed them all the time. A couple of days after the Halloween Horror Nights, they were seen having dinner together, and after that dinner, paparazzi caught how they were kissing each other. So it was safe to say that they were already a couple back then. The next time they were seen in public at the Art and Film Gala in November 2022. At this point, everybody knew they were a couple, and they stopped making a secret out of it and started sharing stories and posts on Instagram of each other. However, the relationship didn't start without criticism. Already on December 18, 2017, Jesse and Billie were already seeing how they were posing for pictures together. The reason why everybody was so upset back then is because it was during Billie's 16th birthday, while Jesse was 26 years old, so you can probably see why Jesse got a lot of hate for that. To make fun of this hate they received, they came up with a very creative Halloween costume after they got official. On another Halloween party, they posed in a baby and old man Halloween costume. Billie was dressed up as a baby with everything you could imagine, like a diaper and bonnet, and Jesse wore a bald cap and makeup wrinkles. If you look at this picture without context, it looks hilarious. However, fans and the media didn't really think it was funny or cute, and more described as being creepy and disturbing because even though she is now 21, there's still a 10-year age difference between them. Billie then posted a picture of this outfit on Instagram with the caption, "Life is crazy." Apparently it was to troll all the people that had a problem with it, and she definitely hit a nerve there, and made people even more upset. Now, in an interview in November 2022, Billie Eilish opened up about her relationship. The interview started pretty innocently, where she was asked what she thinks about Jesse. Her response to that was, "I'm just really inspired by this person, and you know, he's inspired by me." And further, she said, "It's really cool, and I'm really excited, and I'm really happy about it." Then the interview somehow got a bit off the rails, and she started talking about their sexual life, which I'm not going to go into detail now. Just to give you a little glimpse of what she told the interviewer about it, she said, "I just need to be touching skin all the time. Touching and cuddling and hugging, anything skin related is a really big thing for me. And other than that, just freedom, you know? I don't want to be controlled. I want to be trusted, and I want to be able to have space, and I want love and attention, and equal admiration is really important."
Whatever they say, love language is just physical touch. I just need to be touching skin all the time. Touching and cuddling and hugging and anything skin related is really a big thing for me. And other than that, just like freedom. You know, I don't want to be controlled. I want to be trusted, and I want to be able to have space, and I want love and attention, and equal admiration is really important.
But she ended the interview saying that she is aware of the age gap and it's not bothering her, and that she willingly went into this relationship. In the following months, they were seen together on every occasion. For example, on Billy's 21st birthday party in December, where Billy kissed Jessie in front of a huge crowd, or at the Vanity Fair Oscar party in March. Even April seemed that everything was okay between them as they celebrated Easter 2023 together with her family, and Billy posted a picture of Jessie's hand on her leg. One little detail fans were wondering about was that she didn't tag him on the picture, but I wouldn't say that this was a hint from her in any way, and I believe that it was just a small accident. However, on May 17th, Billy and Jessie announced their breakup in a very surprising way, after just 7 months of dating. Therefore, people started speculating if it was already a hint that she didn't tag him in that picture. However, I believe that they were still happy at that time, because first of all, she wouldn't have even uploaded it, and second, there wouldn't have been a reason to celebrate Easter together. Now, Billy has gained a reputation about being extremely tight-lipped about her relationships and love life, so fans started to speculate what may have caused the breakup, and people expressed their mixed feelings about their relationship. For example, one user wrote, "Thank God for that, she deserves so much better." Further, the user adds, "The fact people started mentioning the age gap without me saying it just proves that you know it's wrong." Another user wrote, "They realized that only being weird as common ground doesn't keep a relationship." And another response I thought was extremely hilarious because the relationship was so short was, "I didn't even know that Billie Eilish was dating Jesse Rutherford. Aw, they were a cute couple. And good taste, Billie." It got even worse when people started speculating that Jesse might have even started cheating on Billie. Fans started diving deep into the history of Jesse just to find some evidence of him cheating, and they even started flooding his Instagram DMs to see and squeeze some information out of him. I don't know about you guys, but to me this seems extremely similar to the relationship of MGK and Megan Fox, where everybody accused MGK of cheating on Megan, when there was no real evidence. However, it got so bad for both of them because fans were desperate to find out more, that the management of Billie Eilish released a statement where they said, "We can confirm Billie and Jesse split up amicably and remain good friends." This wasn't enough for fans, and they were still convinced that one of them had cheated on the other, that Billie stepped in and said that the relationship was not ended due to cheating. And more people would have been happy with that. However, some crazy fans still weren't happy and started interpreting the way the message was written. They said the relationship was not ended due to cheating, which meant that there was cheating for the relationship, but it wasn't the reason for the breakup. To me, this seems just a bit hilarious that fans try to dig this deep just to get confirmed in their opinion. But I'm interested in hearing what you guys think about this entire situation. Do you think the fans are right with digging this deep, or are they just taking this a step too far? Let me know down in the comments.